Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1988 season is on the air. Today's date is June 30th, 1988. This is the last game for the month of June. We are at Comiskey Park for a pretty important American League matchup between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. The Yankees come into this game a record of 43-32, but they are still currently in fourth in the American League East. The White Sox at 37-38, they are one game under 500. But they, however, believe it or not, they are in third in the American League West. So even though they are in third place, they're under 500. You must have a winning record or you will not make the postseason, even if you are in third or second place. If you have a losing record, a 500 record or lower eliminates you. So there is no chance to get in. So every game here for the White Sox is important as they go up here against the Yankees. Brian B. is first to join us here at Comiskey Park. The Yankees historically won this game 5-3. Both teams had 11 hits and no errors, but the Yankees came up on top in this game historically. Brian Patterson now joins us here at Comiskey Park. I hope, Brian, everyone is fine in the family there, my good man. So hopefully we have a good matchup tonight as we get things started for tonight's action. And let's I guess we should just get, you had 8 1/3. Wow. How about that there, Brian B? Well, let's see what happens tonight. Let's get going. Starting pitcher for the Chicago White Sox in this game was Dave LaPoint. 14 wins, 13 losses, no saves, a 3.25 ERA. LaPoint, that's not a bad year. I mean, 14-13, a 3.25 ERA tells me he just didn't get much run support. So LaPoint actually will go ahead and get the call tonight. And I felt LaPoint actually had a couple of solid years, and 88 seemed to be one of them. So all you Yankee fans or Yankee haters, let's see what happens tonight. Let's begin the top of the first. Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman Willie Randolph. Ricky Henderson apparently got the day off. He is not in the starting lineup, but he is on the bench. Randolph, 230 average, 2 homers, and 34 RBIs in 88. We are using blue, white, and white dice. White Sox are the home team. Fans here at Comiskey know every game is important. The White Sox are one game under 500. Yankees still trying to catch the top 3 in their division. Let's see what happens tonight. 6-4, error on a grounder. 2-4, that's going to be a fly ball hit to center field. And getting over there will be Gallagher. And that will be the first out. That'll bring up the first baseman, Donnie Baseball Mattingly. He should be in the Hall of Fame, not Scott Rowland. 311 average, 18 homers, 88 RBIs. Donnie Baseball. LaPoint, 3-1, strikeout 12. That's high. Comiskey Park only subtracts 1 from strikeouts. Mattingly, 5-3, and that's a base hit past second base. Mattingly will get a single to start his night. Next batter will be the right fielder, Dave Winfield. Hall of Famer? Absolutely. 322 average, 25 homers, 107 RBIs. As Chris DeMello joins us here at Comiskey Park. And yes, Todd Helton should be in. That is a 2. Winfield gets the hit and run, but he's going to swing. LaPoint, infield, of course, double play. LaPoint, 2-3, home run chance, righty, 1-16. The 6 is good, and against the lefty, Winfield has a 20. Well, that takes care of that. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep, and that ball is gone. Home run, Dave Winfield. Stadium groans. A 2-run bomb by Winfield puts the Yankees on the board first here in the top of the first inning. They take a quick 2-0 lead on a 2-run bomb by Winfield, showing off his Hall of Fame power. Joel Turney joins us here at Comiskey Park. Next up will be the Yankee designated hitter, Jack Clark. 242 average, 27 homers, 93 RBIs. LaPoint with the pitch. 3-5, strikeout 9. He'll get Clark. And that'll be strikeout number 1 for LaPoint. He had 98 of them in 88. And he does strike out Clark there. Next up will be Gary Ward. He is in left field for this game. 225 average, 4 homers, 24 RBIs in 88. LaPoint, 3-5, strikeout, 17 is high. Ward, 6-4. That's a fly ball hit the right field. And getting over there is going to be Williams. And he will make the catch. 2 runs on 2 hits. A 2-run bomb by Winfield puts the Yankees ahead early. Speaking of the Hall of Fame, how about my boy Zach Thomas? Should have been put in the Hall of Fame 10 years ago. One of the best linebackers ever, had maybe the best ball awareness of any player in the NFL. Wherever the ball was, Zach Thomas was there, or he was in the vicinity. 10 years to put him in, and they put Urlacher in over him. Bull. I take Zach Thomas over Urlacher any day. They finally got him in though, and he should have been in years ago. My boy Zach Thomas, fins up. Let's go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees will be Tommy John. Well, if you put Jim Cott in the Hall of Fame, you might as well put in TJ. Pretty much the same stats, and plus you have a surgery named after him. 9 wins, 8 losses, a 4.49 ERA for John in 88, in his war of his declining years at the time. But if you put in Jim Cott, you might as well put in Tommy John. I will have no issue with it. Bottom of the first, leading off for the White Sox will be left fielder Gary Reedus. 249 average, 8 homers, 38 RBIs. As Ken Riley made it in. Yeah, I really don't know anything about him. I know I was still kind of young when he was playing. John with the pitch. 2-2 against the righty. Strikeout, and he will get Reedus. Struck him out. John had 81 of them in 88. As we got 2 lefties on the mound tonight. Next up will be the third baseman, Steve Lyons. Not a bad commentator, though, for MLB Network. 269 average, 5 homers, 45 RBIs. That's respectable for a season. John with the pitch. 5-3, error on a throw. Lyons, 2-6. That's gonna be a base hit to right field. That will be a single. There won't be a throwing error. Nobody on base, so Lyons will get to first. And that will bring up this guy, the White Sox designated hitter, Harold Baines, who should not be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, he's so good they made Harold Baines such a Hall of Famer. He was a DH. Yeah, should not be in the Hall of Fame. 277 average, 13 homers, 81 RBIs. Why not Keith Hernandez? Why not Donnie Baseball? Why not Todd Helton? You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I put in Scott Rowland before I put in Harold Baines. That's how I think about Harold Baines. And Rowland don't belong in there either. Frank Rosank joins us here at Comiskey Park. Infield a double play depth. Strategy. That's a 7. Lions will stay put. John with the pitch. 4-2 against the lefty. That's a blank. Baines, 1-2, and that's a ground ball to third. 3-3-4. Second base, pivot, Randolph, 0-1-4, double play. They won't get it. The throw is going to go to first. As Lions will get to second. And that is out number 2. Yeah, Baines, such a great hitter, and he just grounds out right there. Yeah, whoopee, Harold Baines. 2 men down, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Greg Walker, 247 average, 8 homers, 42 RBIs for him in 88. As Doug Hunt joins us here at Comiskey Park. John, strategy roll first. That's a 7. Lions will stay put. John with the pitch. 3-4, blank. Walker, a 3-2, and against the lefty, that's going to be a fly ball to right field. And Winfield is going to track it down, and he will make the catch and retire the side. No runs, a hit, and a man left. As we, after 1, the Yankees have a 2-0 lead here. Yeah, you think Tommy John would be in the Hall? I mean, him and Jim Cott got the same stats. They're pretty much identical, so go ahead and throw Tommy John in. You named a surgery after him. Put him in there. Todd Helton, same stats as Larry Walker, and yet he's not in. These days, I'm really dissatisfied with the baseball writers. We need some people with new blood. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Yankees will be their center fielder, Jay Buhner. Buhner will be on the Seattle Mariners later in 88. He is a Yankee tonight. 215 average, 13 homers, 38 RBIs. LaPoint with the pitch. 1-2, strikeout, 15, swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 2 for LaPoint as he gets Buhner to swing at a bad slider. Next up will be the shortstop, Rafael Santana, a 240 average, 4 homers, 38 RBIs. Had not a bad year there, as a Steeler fan is just begging to get the block dragon, which I will go ahead and oblige for Steeler fan. There we go. A nice block dragon for Steeler fan. He deserves that. Of course, he's been waiting for this game ever since the Bill Swift matchup. LaPoint, 4-4, blank. Santana, 4-5. That's a base hit. It'll be a single to left. And Santana will go ahead and get a base hit. Oaks hold it first. Yes, turnabout is fair play, Mr. Rosenk. You happen to be correct. Infield a double play. Next up is the catcher, Joel Skinner. 227 average, 4 homers, 23 RBIs. Santana did have a stolen base that year. And, well, that's a 1, and he's not going anywhere. LaPoint will go ahead and pitch. LaPoint, 4-1. That is a blank. Skinner, 4-6. A fly hit to left field. And getting under that will be Reedus for out number 2. Here comes the third baseman, Bobby Meacham. 217 average, 7 RBIs. Didn't play in many games for the Yankees in 88. He is at third base for this game tonight. Anything on strat? The answer is no. LaPoint with the pitch. 4-4. That is a blank. Meacham, 6-2. Fly ball hit the left. And once again, that's going to be Reedus. Gary Reedus not the temptation. He will make the catch. And end the inning, no runs and a hit. We go to the bottom of the second. But how about my boy, Zach Thomas? Give him some props. Finally gets in the Hall of Fame. Should have been put in 10 years ago. I'm getting dissatisfied with Canton also. Leading on for the White Sox will be center fielder Dave Gallagher. Not a bad player in 88. 303 average, 5 homers, 31 RBIs. Played in about around 2/3 of the games for the Pale Hose that year. John with the pitch. 4-1, wild pitch, ball 1. 4-1, wild pitch, ball 2. 5-6, strikeout 2, got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 2 for John. Got Gallagher with a high fastball. Next up will be the right fielder, Ken Williams. 159 average, 8 homers, 28 RBIs. Average in the field, lousy at the plate. And yes, Doug Hunt, about time he did get in. John with the pitch. 2-2 against the righty. Strikeout. The 18 is actually going to be too high. Williams, 1-5, and he popped it up to short. And it's going to be Santana putting it away, 2 down. Here comes the second baseman, Fred Manrique, 235 average, 5 homers, 37 RBIs. TJ with the pitch. 1-2, that's a blank. He's not tired. Manrique, 6-3, and that's a single into right field. Manrique comes through with a hit to keep the inning alive for him. And now we'll see the shortstop, Ozzie Guillen, 261 average, 39 RBIs. Excellent shortstop. Great at the position he was. Manrique on at first. Anything on the strategy? The 7 says nope. John will go ahead and pitch. John, 3-2. Walk plus, and that 6 will walk in. So John commits a base on balls. And the White Sox will get another chance. Here's the catcher, Ron Karkovice, 174 average, 3 homers, 9 RBIs. So now the White Sox have runners at first and second. And nothing on strat. TJ, 2-6 against the righty. Base hit right past the pitcher. That will be a single. Manrique will come around. He will score. Guillen, a base runner 4. He will make third with 2 outs easily. And Karkovice holds it first. White Sox cut the lead in half. It's 2-1. Oh, those bases on balls. RBI single by Karkovice. It will bring up Ritas. Ritas is 0 for 1. You watched the Retro Sports Network broadcast about 6, but Baines led off the top of the first with a double off of Swift. Yeah, that's true, but there still is that one baseball game where Swift, shut out some AAA ball club named the Astros. You might want to watch that, Steeler fans. It's actually pretty good. I get a lot of views for that game. 2 outs, runners at first and third. Anything on the strat? Nothing there. John in a little bit of trouble here. 2-1 now. John with the pitch. 6-4. That's at the park. Comiskey Park. 3-1. And that is a blank. We got a rare play. Rare plays meant on. So let's see what kind of rare play we have. 1-4. And possible catcher interference. Roll 1d20 versus catcher error rate. And that is Skinner. Because he's the catcher. His error rating is a 12. That's a 15. I will keep that. Less than or equal to rate catcher, error on catcher. Otherwise, re-roll for at bat. There is no catcher interference. Skinner doesn't get called for it. They will re-roll the at bat. That's the first time I think that has shown up. It was rigged. John, 6-6. That's a blank. Ritas, 3-3. Grounded to third. That'll be handled by Meacham. And the throw will go to second to get Karkovice. And that'll do it. 1 run on 2 hits and a walk. 2-1 now in favor of the Bronx Bombers. What do you mean it was rigged? It's one of the best games I ever rolled, even though it was payoff pitch. Great baseball game. Bill, no-hitter Swift. No hits, a AAA. You know what? I'm sorry. I gave too much credit. That was a double A Astros ball club, I think. We go to the top of the third. Ever had a walk on 4 wild pitches in a row? Yes, I did have that. If 4 wild pitches are rolled, I consider that a walk. So yes, that is a walk. I've had that once. I think, I forget which game it was, but it did happen. LaPoint will take over on the top of the third inning, 2-1 Yankees. Willie Randolph leads off, and he's 0 for 1. 2-1 Yankees. Yankees in 4th place, still chasing the top 3 in the AL East. White Sox are in 3rd, but they're a game under 500. You cannot have a losing record and get in. 3-3. Possible error. Randolph, 3-6. And that's not going to be an error. That's going to be hit to short. That's picked up by Gian. Randolph, base runner 3. The throw to first. Not in time. Randolph will get there easily. And as a matter of fact, Gian doesn't even throw the ball. And that's going to be an infield single for Randolph. Like a Baltimore chop. So there's no error, but Randolph will get to first as he beats the throw. Next up is Donnie Baseball. He's 1 for 1. Clee baseball fan joins us here at Comiskey Park. Infield double play. Randolph not going anywhere. Mattingly does get the hit and run. But hit and run actually not a bad sign here. In case he strikes out, and it's very hard, he's going to strike out. You know what? I like the hit and run. Hit and run is on. LaPoint, 6-2. Hit by pitch, 12. No. Mattingly will swing. 1-4. And that's a fly ball hit to center field. And that's going to be caught by Gallagher for out number 1, and Randolph will get back. Here's Winfield. Winfield had a 2-run bomb his first time up. Anything on Strat? Not this time. Randolph will stay where he is. LaPoint, 1-3, blank. Winfield, 6-1, fly to right. Going over there again is going to be Williams. He will put it away, 2 down. Clark is next. He's 0 for 1. Randolph looking to get a lead, and he doesn't get it here, and he is going to stay where he is. LaPoint trying to have a good inning here. LaPoint, 1-5, strikeout 19. That is high. Clark, 3-5. That's grounded to third, easily picked up there by Lyons. He'll throw to first to get Clark and retire the side. So a leadoff single for the Yankees, but that's all they get. We go to the bottom of the third. As I think Dave got the LaPoint. They always say, Dave, hey, Dave, you got a LaPoint there, you know? LaPoint is well taken. Trying to get all those puns out of the way before somebody named Baseball with the Demos shows up to start punting away. Bottom of the third, Steve Lyons comes up to bat, leads off. He is 1 for 1. John will pitch. John, 3-4. That's a blank. Lyons, 3-1. Fly to center. And Buhner will come in and snatch it. A Steeler fan gives me another block dragon. Here is the guy that should not be in the Hall of Fame, Harold Baines. John with the pitch. John, 3-1, range play. Baines, 2-6. It's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Walker. Walker's range is not first. Mattingly. Mattingly's range is a 3. And that's going to get by him for a base hit. Oh, Donnie Baseball. How can you allow that to happen? And that's going to be a single for Baines. Man, I tell you, Donnie, now you shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame because you allowed some punk named Baines to get a base hit. Wow. Donnie Baseball, you're fired. How do you allow some bum named Harold Baines to get a hit? Here's Walker. Walker's 0 for 1. Infield is at double play. And Baines is going to stay right where he is. Not a threat to do anything. John, 5-5, blank. Walker, 1-1. A line drive to first. That's out number 2. A line out to first. A 1-4. Harold Baines is doubled off. He is side retired. And that's why Baines doesn't belong in the Hall of Fame. An L3 unassisted double play as Walker lines it right to Mattingly. Mattingly makes up for the failed range play. He grabs it, tags out Baines, is off the bag. Good job, side retired. No runs and a hit for the White Sox as Harold Baines, some Hall of Famer he is, not paying attention. And he just goes ahead and gets doubled off. 2-1 still after 3. Donnie demoted the bench coach. Yeah, you bet. Punk, tell us how you really feel. Now, that was a Hall of Fame play. Yeah, exactly. Harold Baines in the Hall of Fame. Not Keith Hernandez, not Don Mattingly, not Todd Helton, not Dick Allen. Not even, I put in Vita Blue before I put in Scott Rowland or Harold Baines. Jeez. We go to the top of the fourth. Leading off for the Yankees will be Gary Ward. He's 0 for 1. 2-1, favor of the Bombers. LaPoint, 4-2, blank. Ward, 2-2, grounded to short. Handled easily by Guillen. Next batter is Buhner. Buhner is 0 for 1. LaPoint, 2-3. Home run chance. Righty, 1-16. The 11 is good against the lefty. Buhner needs a 14. And he got it. Kaboom! That ball is high, deep, and gone. Home run, Jay Buhner. Stadium groans. LaPoint serves up another meatball. Buhner goes ahead, turns that into lasagna. It's 3-1 Yankees. So a big hit there by Buhner. Next up is Santana. Santana's 1 for 1. Comiskey Park didn't give up that many homers, but 119 is really not that bad. That average is a little bit over a homer per game they had there. LaPoint with the pitch. LaPoint, 4-1, blank. Santana, 1-2, fly to center. And coming in is Gallagher. That's the second out. Yeah, Baines is so good, he's the DH. Stinks in the field. Here's Skinner. Skinner 0 for 1. LaPoint with the pitch, 4-5. And against the righty, that's going to be an out. And it's a grounder to second base. Manrique will handle that with no trouble. Toss it over to first. And retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit. A solo bomb by Jay Buhner. And we go to the bottom of the fourth with the Yankees holding a 3-1 lead. Dave Gallagher leads off for the Chi Sox. He's 0 for 1. TJ. And let me just make sure here. LaPoint can pitch to 26. That's right there. TJ with the pitch. 6-5, blank. Gallagher, 3-6. A line drive comebacker to John, but he's got it. Thank God he got that Tommy John surgery. And he makes the play, and that's the first out. A line drive right back to him, but he snares it. Here's Williams. Williams is 0 for 1. Would you put in Albert Bell over Baines? Absolutely. Yeah, I put in Albert Bell over Baines. Bell was, Bell is definitely Hall the very good, and yes, Baines is Hall the very good. But if I had a choice, I would put Bell in over Baines. John, 3-4, blank. Williams, 6-3, and against the lefty, that's going to be a single. That'll be hit past second. So Williams will be on first. Next up is Manrique, and he got a base hit his first time up. Infield double play. Anything on the strat? That is a 1. Williams does get the steal sign. 11 plus 2 is 13. Skinner -1 is 12. I'm not going to send him. I'll let Manrique bat. John with the pitch. John, 1-5. Home run chance. Righty, 1-13. The 3 is good. Manrique, though, not many of them, but he needs a 5 to tie this game. He will not. 2-6, and instead he grounds it to third. 2-2-3. Second base, Randolph 0, 1-3. They don't turn the double play, though, so they throw to second to get Williams. Manrique will have to settle for a fielder's choice. So now 2 outs. And here comes Guillen. Yeah, longevity and his war with the media sealed his fate. Yeah, I know. Here's Guillen. He walked his first time up. There are now 2 outs. And Manrique staying put. John with the pitch. John, 6-2 against the lefty. Blank. Guillen, 6-1, popped up. That's a fly ball in the infield. That's going to be a pop fly to second. Randolph will get it and retire the side. No runs, a hit. And the Yankees holding on to a 3-1 lead here after 4. Yankees doing it with the long ball. All runs have been scored on 2 home runs. Point got to be careful giving up the long one, and he's been doing it tonight. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off for the Yankees will be Bob Meacham, and he's 0 for 1. LaPoint, he will settle in and pitch. 2-6 against the switch right, strikeout, but the 20 is high. Meacham, 4-4, he hits a fly to center, and that's going to be caught by Gallagher for the first out. Here's Randolph. Randolph, I would tell you the truth. The many years that Willie Randolph has been consistent, if they were to put Randolph in the Hall of Fame, I don't think I'd have an issue with it. LaPoint will pitch to Randolph. Randolph is 1 for 2. LaPoint, 4-2, blank. Randolph, 3-2. Ground ball right back to LaPoint at the comebacker. And the pitcher will throw to first for the out. And that's 2 down. Here's Donnie Baseball, and he's 1 for 2. LaPoint makes the pitch. 1-4, blank. Mattingly, 4-6, and it's a line drive into short, but Guillen is right there to grab it, and that is a nice inning for LaPoint. And 1-2-3 go the Bombers, and the first time the Yankees have been retired in order in this game. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off for the Pale Hose will be Ron Karkovice, and he got a single his first time up. 3-1 Yankees here. Pretty important game in the American League. John, 1-5. Home run chance. Righty, 1-13. The 9 is good. Karkovice needs a 7. He won't get it. That's a 10. 4-1. And instead, it's a ground ball right back to John. John gives him a fat pitch, but Karkovice just gets over it, and just a comebacker back to the pitcher, and John will underhand it to first, 1 out. And Karkovice not happy. One down. Here's Reedus. Reedus 0 for 2. John sets up. Pitch from TJ, 6-5. That's a blank. Reedus, 6-2. Another fly ball. This one hit the center. And this is going to be caught by Buhner for out number 2. Here's Lyons. Lyons is 1 for 2. It'd be okay if they ever put Lofton in the Hall of Fame. No, I have no problem with Kenny Lofton. Ricky Henderson was the best leadoff hitter in baseball history. Kenny Lofton, pretty much right behind him. They want to put Lofton in the Hall? I have no issue. I have no issue if they want to put Lofton in. I'm surprised he didn't get more votes than he was supposed to. No issue with Lofton. Lions 1 for 2. John with the pitch. 5-2. Pitcher result. Lefty 1-12 is a single past the pitcher, and that's just going to get out of John's reach. That'll be a single for Lyons. That's his second hit of the game. He holds it first, and here comes up this bum, who should not be in the Hall of Fame. Baines is 1 for 2. Only because Mattingly couldn't make a range play out there. Infield a double play depth. And that is a strat. Lyons is not going to go anywhere. John will pitch to Baines. John, 3-2. Walk plus 6, and he walked him. Oh, come on, TJ. You can do better than that against that bum. So he walks Baines, and that is only the second walk given up by TJ. But now the White Sox got something going on here with Walker coming up. He's 0 for 2. Runners at first and second, only one out. Anything on Strat? The 2 says no. Lions will stay put. John getting ready to deal with Walker. Pitch from John. 5-1. Strikeout 2. Called strike 3 right down the pike. Should have swung at that. 2 outs. And that is strikeout number 3 for John. And here's Gallagher. Gallagher 0 for 2. Strat. Nothing on the 15. John will set in there. Try to go ahead and get out of this inning. John. 6-6. Blank. Gallagher. 3-4. It's a ground ball to third. That'll be picked up by Meacham. And he's going to throw to second to get the very slow bum named Baines just because he can. And that'll retire the side. No runs, a hit for the White Sox. Yankees still lead 3-1 after 5 in a pretty good pitcher's duel right now. 4 runs scored total. It's under 5 runs. I'll call that a pitcher's duel. Top of inning number 6 coming up. Hall of Famer Dave Winfield will come up to bat, a real Hall of Famer. He 1 for 2, got a 2-run bomb his first time up. LaPoint, 3-3, possible error. Winfield, 2-2. That's a ground ball right back to LaPoint. His error rating is 5. That's a 14. He won't make an error. He'll toss it to first for the out. Nice play by LaPoint. Does not make an oops. And now we'll see Clark. Clark is 0 for 2. LaPoint settles in. 3-2. That's a blank. Clark, 4-1. Grounded to second base. That'll be handled by Manrique. Takes his time. Tosses it over. 2 down. And now Ward. Ward is 0 for 2. LaPoint trying to have a good inning here. Trying to hold back here. White Sox need some runs, though, soon. LaPoint, 3-4. Wild pitch. Ball 1. 5-2. Range play. Ward, 2-3. That's a single into center field, but it's a range play for Gallagher. His range is a 3. He won't get it. That will drop for a base hit. So Ward will hold it first. As Gallagher couldn't get there, he'll take it on the hop. And now the batter is Buhner. Buhner had a home run his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Anything with Ward at Strat, I doubt it. Nope, he won't go anywhere. Ward on it first. LaPoint's got to be careful to pitch to Buhner. Buhner already sent one to the moon the last time up. LaPoint, 1-6, walk plus, and that's going to be ball 4. As a walk plus will make Buhner a 16 against lefties. So instead of giving him anything to hit, he decides to walk him. And now a chance for Santana. 1 for 2 for Rafael Black Magic Woman Santana. And he is 1 for 2 here. 2 outs, top of the 6th. Fans here hoping LaPoint can get it done. Now, that is a 20. LaPoint does have a high balk rating, and he will not balk. Now he will pitch to Santana. LaPoint, 1-1, strikeout 11. That is high. Santana, 6-3 against the lefty. It's a ground ball to second. Manrique is up with it. He'll toss it to first and retire the side. No runs, a hit, and a walk. 2 runners stranded. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Tommy John He can pitch to one more batter before fatigue. They're going to let him pitch here. Ken Williams leads off for the Chi Sox. He's 1 for 2. But if John gets in trouble, we'll see the Yankees going to the bullpen. John with the pitch. 4-3, possible error. Williams, 2-5 against the lefty. That's going to be a double into left field. And that's hit to Ward. His error rating is a 0. He won't make an error out there. He'll get it. But Williams is on second with a leadoff double. And next up is Manrique, and that's going to be it for Tommy John. The Yankees will take him out now, and we'll go to the bullpen, and they'll probably bring in a righty to deal with Manrique. So new pitcher coming in for the Yankees. And we'll see who that's going to be. And coming on to pitch for the Yankees will be Neil Allen. 5 wins, 3 losses, no saves, a 3.84 ERA. Neil Allen will be the second Yankee pitcher. He will turn Manrique around in a way, even though he's not a switch hitter. Williams on at second. Yankees lead 3-1. Allen, strategy roll first. That's an 8. Allen not doing anything. Pitch coming. Allen, 6-5, strikeout 16. That is high. Manrique, 5-6. It's a ground ball to short. Easily handled there by Santana. Throw goes to first. Williams will go to third on the 1, and so that's 1 out. So if anything, he does move the runner over. The batter now is Guillen. Infield will come in, even though it's a 2-run lead, but the Yankees don't want to give up any runs here. Strategy roll. That's a 10, nothing happening. Allen will go ahead and pitch. Allen, 2-3, error on a grounder. Guillen, 3-4. It is a ground ball. That's a ground ball to short. It's hit to Santana. His error rating is an 8. That's a 12. He will not make an error. Williams with an infield in as a base runner 1. He will stay put, and the throw will go to first to get Guillen 2 down. Nice play by Santana. Does not make an error there. The runner holds, and now it'll be up to Karkovice to try to get him in. Karkovice 1 for 2. Infield normal now. That is a 10. No play. Allen will pitch. Allen, 6-1. Hit by pitch. 3. Just missed him. Karkovice is a 6, but -4 makes him a 2. Karkovice, 5-6. And that ball is hit to right field. That is a 2, and against the righty, Karkovice will bring him in with a single. Williams comes in to score. It's 3-2. Karkovice comes through. He's now 2 for 3 tonight. And here's Ritas. Ritas is 0 for 3. Final score of this game historically was 5-3. 8 runs in the game. We've got 5 here so far. Allen will pitch to Rita. Strategy roll first. That's a 20, but Allen has no pickoff or anything rating. Allen, 2-4. Strikeout 9, and it's a swing and a miss. Strikeout. And the inning is over as he gets Ritas. 1 run on 2 hits for the Pale Hose. 3-2 here after 6. Good ball game so far here for Friday night. I hope you guys are enjoying it. We go to the top of the 7th. Joel Skinner leading off for the Yankees. LaPoint can pitch to 1 more batter before he tires. They're going to see how long he can go here. Let's see if he can get through the inning. Skinner is 0 for 2. LaPoint, 4-1, blank. Skinner, 5-6, and that's a fly ball hit to center field, and that's going to be Gallagher making the play for the out, one down. LaPoint is now tired. Next up is Meacham. Meacham is 0 for 2, and LaPoint will pitch to him. LaPoint settles in and deals. 4-4. That is a blank. Meacham, 1-2, and that's a single right past third. Nice hit by Meacham as Lions couldn't get to it. First hit of the game for Meacham. And it will bring up Randolph. Randolph 1 for 3. LaPoint says he can pitch to another batter here. Infield double play. Meacham on it first. Randolph at the plate. 1 out, top of the 7th, 3-2. Strategy roll. 7, nothing happening. Meacham will stay where he is. LaPoint, 1-4. That is a blank. Randolph, 5-5. That's a fly to left. Coming under it will be Reedus. And that's out number 2. Second out. Chance now for Donnie Baseball. Mattingly is 1 for 3. He will pitch to Mattingly. Nothing on the 19. LaPoint and Mattingly looking at each other here. Fans here at Comiskey hoping for another good pitch. Probably the last inning for LaPoint no matter what. LaPoint with the pitch. 6-6. That is a blank. Mattingly 4-3, and it's a grounder to short. Handled by Guillen. The throw's going to go to second to get Meacham, and the inning is over. No runs and a hit. LaPoint doing a heck of a job keeping the White Sox in it. Chipping away here at the lead. Down 3-2. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next game, now normally when I go between the months, like, this is the last day of the month of June, and before I start the next month, even after 10-minute ticker, I take a break. Because the Super Bowl is Sunday, I'm going to play tomorrow night, and there'll be no game on Sunday instead. Tomorrow night will be July 3rd. We will be at Candlestick Park. We've not seen the Giants in this schedule block. We'll see them now, and a big game tomorrow night as they will host the Pittsburgh Pirates. Mike Dunn will go for the Pirates, and Kelly Downs will be pitching for the Giants. A battle of two teams in the top of their division. The Pirates near the top of the NL East. The Giants lead the NL West. So a big matchup tomorrow night at Candlestick Park. The Pirates and the Giants for July 3rd. We will have that game tomorrow night. There will be no game on Sunday due to some annoying football game named the Super Bowl. Can't believe I can't play because of some football game that really nobody cares about, right? I am so sorry, Steeler fan. The car dealerships are open on Sunday. What are you supposed to do? I guess you got to watch the football game there, Steeler fan. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Yankees lead 3-2 here. Steve Lyons leading off for the White Sox. Question is Allen going to pitch? And he will. I think he will pitch here. Yeah, he will. So Allen's going to pitch. to Lions. Lions is 2 for 3 as we start the bottom of the 7th. Allen with the pitch. 2-6 against the lefty. That's a blank. Lions 4-3, and that's a single past second base. And the White Sox get the leadoff man on. So Lions having a good night tonight. He's 3 for 4. But this guy will probably hit into a double play, and that will be some bum named Baines. And he is 1 for 2, a single, and he walked. Infield double play. Anything on the strat? 16 says no. Allen will pitch to Baines. Allen, 3-4. Wild pitch, 12. Nope, that's ball 1. Allen will do it again. Allen, 2-6 against the lefty. That's a blank. Baines, 1-3. And Baines is going to come through for the White Sox. I can't believe it. He just got lucky. That's going to be a double to left. Lions, a double to left. And a base runner 3, that is a 0. A 1-3, he will score. He does. This game is tied. Lions go. Baines hits a double to left field, and we got a tie game here in the bottom of the 3rd. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI double by Baines. And now the go-ahead run at second base. The batter is Walker. And Walker is 0 for 3. And is Allen going to pitch to him? Yeah, he will. Runner at second base. Now the game is tied at 3 here. Infield is back. As Section 518 barfs. Blech. Walker 0 for 3. Strat. Baines not doing anything because he can't do anything. Allen, 3-5 against the lefty. Walk plus, and that's going to walk Walker. And that might be it for Allen. So that's going to be a walk for Allen as he draws the base on balls. Runners at first and second. Next up is Gallagher, and that will be it for Neil Allen as they've seen enough. So here's Gallagher next up. He's 0 for 3. And let's see who they're going to bring in to pitch. And coming on to pitch for the Yankees is going to be Cecilio Guante. 5 wins, 6 losses, 12 saves, a 2.82 ERA. Cecilio Guante will be the 3rd Yankee pitcher. And he will pitch to Gallagher here. Ronald Spersky joins us here at Comiskey Park. Runners at first and second. Tie game here, bottom of the 7th inning. Strategy, nothing on the 19th. Actually, Gallagher does get the bunt sign. But a 3.03 average, I'm not bunting. Guante with the pitch. 1-5, range play. Gallagher, 4-3. It's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Mattingly. At double play depth, his range is a 2. He can't get it. And that's going to be hit down the line. That'll be a double. The White Sox will take the lead. Baines will score automatically. A double down the line. Walker will hold at 3rd automatically. Gallagher holds at 2nd. White Sox now lead it 4-3. Stadium cheers. Yay! So the wheels are coming off here in the bottom of the 7th. And now the batter is Williams. Williams is 2 for 3, a single and a double. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. Infield's going to come in. Nobody out here in the inning yet. Guante will pitch to Williams. Nothing on the strat. Guante with the deal. Guante, 6-4. Home run result against the righty. Williams needs a 16. That is a 1. Oh, boy. Kapow! That ball is high. That ball is in deep to left field. And all Ward can do is watch it go over the fence. That is gone. Goodbye. Home run, Ken Williams. Stadium cheers. Yay! No lead is safe at inside pitch. A 3-run bomb, and the White Sox now take the lead 7-3. As Guante pitched Williams a grapefruit, and he turned that into fruit salad. Five runs here in the bottom of the seventh. And here's Manrique. He is 1 for 2. This is all Harold Baines doing. No, it's not. Still nobody out. And the Yankees right now are seeing a good chance at a victory going by the board. Guante with the pitch. 3-1. Strikeout 13. That's high. Manrique 1-6. That's a fly to left. And it will be Ward getting to it and put away. That's finally the first out of the inning. Next up is Guillen. Guillen is 0 for 2 with a walk. Guante with the pitch. Guante 5-3, possible error. Guillen 4-6 against the righty. That's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Mattingly. His error rating is a 4. That's a 3. Mattingly's going to make an error. It's going to go through the wickets and hit the bag and bounce up into the air. And Guillen's going to be safe at first. And E3 on Donnie Baseball. And that's the first error on the Yankees. They did not have any errors in the game historically. And the wheels are falling off tonight. Cards and Dice TV, Tony Porter joins us here at Comiskey Park. Next up is Carcavice. Check out Tony Porter's amazing, spectacular channel, and it is Carcavice 2 for 3. Infield of double play depth. The White Sox have hung a finster on the Yankees in this inning. Strategy rolls are now off. Guante 5-2. That's going to be an out. And it will be a fly to right, and Winfield will get to it for the second out, 2 down. Ninth batter coming up for the White Sox. Here's Reedus. Reedus is 0 for 4. Guante will be tired after Reedus. 2 men down, 7-3 White Sox. Pitch by Guante, 4-1. That's a blank. Reedus, 3-5. That ball is hit to center field. That is a 5 against the righty. Reedus is going to go ahead and smack a double into center. Guillen, base running 5 with 2 outs. Double to center because of Buhner, who has a lousy arm. +3 is an 8. There's not going to be a throw. Guillen will come all the way around from first, and he will score. Reedus holds at third. 8-3 White Sox. Stadium cheers. Yay! Six runs here in the bottom of the seventh. And now the White Sox are batted around. Here is Lyons. Lyons having a great game tonight. 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Guante is now tired. And that's going to be it for him. They're going to take him out because a fatigue result could bring in Reedus automatically. And that'll be it for Guante, as nothing going right for the Yankees in this inning. And coming on to pitch for the Yankees now will be Steve Shields. 5 wins, 5 losses, no saves, a 4.37 ERA. Shields will now be the 4th Yankee pitcher. Reedus on at second. Shields will pitch the Lions, still 2 outs. Shields, 2-1. Home run chance. Lefty, 1-12. 8 is good. Against the righty. Lions needs a 3. He won't get it. 6-4. And instead he hits a deep fly ball to left field. And going back there is going to be Ward. He will have room. And that will retire the side. 6 runs on 5 hits. 1 error, 1 walk. And a 3-run bomb by Ken Williams. White Sox 8-3 over the Yankees. Yankee haters cheer. Yay! We go to the top of the 8th inning. White Sox have a snowman on the board, 8-3. LaPoint is tired. Dave Winfield is the batter. And you got 3 righties here. I think that's going to be it for LaPoint. He actually pitched a little bit over his fatigue rating. I'm going to take him out. And the White Sox will go to the bullpen. And let's see who they got there. And it will be... okay. Coming on to pitch for the White Sox will be Bill Long. 8 wins, 11 losses, 2 saves, a 4.03 ERA. Bill Long will be the second White Sox pitcher. All started by Baines' double. Now that's a Hall of Famer. Yeah, in a parallel, in a different universe. Long with the pitch. Long, 6-5, error on a grounder. Winfield, 1-2. That's going to be a double into left field. Winfield smacks a double to left. Reedus' error rating is a 6. That's a 17. He won't make an error out there. He'll corral the ball and throw it in. So now the Yankees start off with a double. And now let's see what they can do. Clark is next. He's 0 for 3. 8-3 White Sox. No lead is safe at inside pitch. Long, 5-2. Strikeout 2. Got him. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. 1 down. Gets Clark on a K. Ward is next. He's 1 for 3. And I think we might see a pinch hitter, and I think we will. That's going to be, or will he? Let me see here. Do I want to pinch hit with him, or do I let Henderson bat? 225 average to a 305 average. I'd be dumb if I didn't. Ward's going to come out of the game, and coming on to pinch hit for the Yankees will be the best leadoff hitter in baseball history, and that will be Ricky Henderson. 305 average, 6 homers, 50 RBIs. He will take over in left. So timeout. Timeout for a, let's see here. Timeout for substitution. .470. And that also changes the card because he was a +1. So left field is now -2, +1, -1. So change that. So left field is -2, +1, -1. So Henderson will take over in left field. He will bat and pinch hit. So Winfield on at second base. Now Henderson the batter. Long will pitch to him. Long with the pitch. 2-3. That's a blank. He's not tired. Henderson 1-4, and he grounds it to third. That'll be picked up by Lyons. The throw goes to first for the out. Winfield, he will stay at second base. 2 down. 2 outs. Next batter is Buhner. Buhner is 1 for 2 with a bomb. Long trying to keep it where it is. 8-3 here. Runner on second. Long with the pitch. 4-2. Against the righty. Home run result. Buhner against the righty, though, needs a 16. That is an 8. Buhner just hit his second homer of the game. Kaboom! That ball is going high. That ball is going deep. And that ball is going, and gone. Home run, Jay Buhner, his second bomb of the game. And the Yankees get 2 back. A 2-run bomb by Buhner now makes it 8-5. Why they traded him to Seattle, I really don't know. But he's hitting home runs right now. And this is not the first game that Buhner's been hitting home runs in. Santana's next. He is 1 for 3. He is 1 for 3. 2 outs, but now it's an 8-5 game. Long will now gives up a big-time homer, but he'll pitch to Santana. Long, 6-1 against the righty. That's going to be an out. And it will be a grounder to short, handled easily by Guillen. And that will retire the side. 2 runs, 2 hits, a 2-run bomb by Buhner, his second of the game. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Shields will come out and pitch. And leading off for the White Sox will be this bum, Harold Baines, who does not belong in the Hall of Fame. Baines is 2 for 3, though, a single and a double. And Baines will go ahead and bat against Shields. And will Shields come out? Maybe. What are we, the 8th inning? I think maybe the Yankees will make a change. And they will. Shields is going to come out of the game. And coming on to pitch for the Yankees is going to be Rags. Here comes Dave Rags Righetti. 5 wins, 4 losses, 25 saves, a 3.52 ERA. Righetti's job is to keep it a 3-run game. And he'll turn Baines around. And Righetti will pitch to Baines here. Bottom of the 8th, 8-5. Righetti with the pitch. Rags, 3-1, wild pitch, ball 1. 4-4, range play. Baines, 2-6. That's a ground ball to first again. Mattingly is over there. His range is a 3. And again, he can't stop a ball from Baines. And that's again going to be hit down the line. And that's going to be a double for Baines. Man, Mattingly, I think, needs to be sent back to the minors. He's allowed two balls past him on range plays from Harold Baines, and now Baines is 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and a single. Rigged. And I call that rigged. Here's Walker. Walker is 0 for 3 with a walk. White Sox trying to get some runs back here and some insurance. No strategy roll. Righetti, 1-2, strikeout 11, and he will get Walker. Barely, that's called strike 3. Barely gets Walker, but he got him there. 1 down. Gallagher is next, and he is 1 for 4. He got a double his last time up. Righetti will pitch. Righetti, 6-6, strikeout. The 11 is high. Gallagher, 6-1, single, right field. Gallagher gets a base hit. Will it score Baines? Base runner 2, single to right, 0. A 1-2, Baines will score. He does not. So Baines is just nothing but mud, and he will hold at third base as the right fielder Winfield throws it in, and they hold Baines at first. What a bum. Here's Williams. So now runners at the corners here. Williams having a great night, 3 for 4. A single, a double, and a home run. He is a triple away from the cycle, and he can get one. Williams is a triple away from the cycle. A single, double, and a homer. And Righetti better be careful. Williams hits triples against lefties. Runners at the corners. The infield is going to be in. They do not want to try. They want to hold the runners. Righetti will pitch to Williams. 8-5 White Sox. Another a low-scoring game that turned into a high-scoring game. Righetti sets up. Here comes the pitch. Righetti, 6-4. That is a blank. Williams swings. 1-5, and he popped it up. Pop fly to short. That'll be caught by Santana, 2 down. One of the worst results you can get in that situation. So no cycle for Williams. Here comes Manrique. Manrique is 1 for 3, has a single. Righetti will pitch to him. Righetti will set in there. Runners at the corners, now 2 outs. Fans here at Comiskey Park hoping for a good hit. Righetti with the pitch. 6-5, strikeout 6. He got him. Swing and a miss. Strike out. The inning is over. No runs, 2 hits. Couple of base runners stranded only because a guy named Harold Baines didn't have any speed to score, and he held at third. And the White Sox have a 3-run lead. But will we see some 9th inning magic? I know all the Yankee haters do not want to see any 9th inning magic. Top of the 9th, Joel Skinner is the leadoff batter. Long is not going to finish this game out. The White Sox will go to their closer, and that's going to be Bobby Thigpen. 5 wins, 8 losses, 34 saves, a 3.30 ERA. I don't care what anybody says. Thigpen was a good closer. Bobby Thigpen will go up against Skinner. Question is, will Skinner bat? He is the catcher. And we will see a pinch hitter for Skinner. Skinner coming out of the game. And coming on to pinch hit for the Yankees will be Claudell Washington. A 3.08 average, 11 homers, 64 RBIs. Don Slaught will come in at catcher if this game goes any further. Slaught actually may be used to pinch hit as well. So we'll see what happens here. So here's Claudell Washington against Thigpen. And he will pinch hit. Slaught will take over at catcher if necessary. And we'll see what happens here. Timeout for a moment. 2, 3, 14. Okay. So Washington goes up against Thigpen, as Steeler fan says, no magic. Top of the 9th, 8-5. Thigpen with the pitch. 3-6. And against the lefty, that's a walk plus, and he walks the leadoff batter, of course. A leadoff walk to Washington. He will trot to first. He had 30 walks, but he will walk him there, and now the tying run is on deck. And the batter is Bobby Meacham, and if I replace Slaught then becomes the catcher. So Slaught will come in from Meacham. And that means I need another third baseman. I do have it. Meacham's going to come out of the game. And coming on to pinch hit for the Yankees will be Don Slaught. A 283 average, 9 homers, 43 RBIs. Mike Pagliarulo will take over at third base if this game goes any further. So here comes Don Slaught against Thigpen. Albert Price joins us here at Comiskey Park. I think it's the first time I've seen you there, Mr. Price. Welcome to the network. Thought you would sit in trying to learn the game. Kind of late. Not a problem there, Mr. Price. These replays that I do, I really don't teach it. If you want to see how the game works, please check out my demo games. I have demonstration games at the beginning of every season I've done for 61, 88. Check out the demo game. Just go to my channel and type in demo. And all the demo games will come up in the system for Inside Pitch. And watch how that plays. If you also have any questions, you can watch Baseball Demos. He does a great job as well. Cards and Dice TV still has some Inside Pitch in its system. You can check them as well there, Mr. Price. Where did I get the game board? That's a baseball card all-star game by Capcom. Not Capcom. Oh, geez. You know, I think I would kept the box, but I didn't. That's from a baseball card game that I got long ago. But I actually picked it up recently. Washington on it first. Slaught the batter. Infield, a double play depth. Nobody out. Top of the 9th. Strategy rolls are off. Thigpen, 6-4, strikeout 5. He got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he will get Slot. But Slot will stay in the lineup. He'll take over at catcher if it goes any further. Batter now is Randolph. He's 1 for 4. Fans here at Comiskey Park hoping for a good pitch by Thigpen, trying to get this game over. Yankees had the lead most of the way until the White Sox bombed them for 6 in the 7th. Pitch by Thigpen. 1-2, error on a throw. Randolph, 1-5, and that's a ground ball to second base. Grounded to second base, error on a throw. First, we got to see where the ball goes. So 2-1-2. Shortstop, Guillen, 0. So a 1 or a 2, that is a 4. We're going to hold on to that. A 1 or a 2, this would be the start of a double play. It is a 4, so no. So Washington, so the throw goes to second, and that's thrown by Manrique. His error rating is a 4. That is a 4, and that's going to throw the ball away. Shortstop Guillen, his range is a 5. Does he prevent the ball from getting past him? Yes, he does. Wow, a big, huge error on Manrique. So that's going to be an E4. Runners will advance 1 base because Guillen prevented the ball from getting past him on a bad throw by Manrique. First error on the White Sox. They didn't have any errors in the game, historically. And now runners at first and second, and Thigpen can't believe this game is close to over, or at least the second out. And now the batter is Donnie Baseball. Mattingly 1 for 4. And now Mattingly represents the tying run. They go talk to Thigpen on the mound, see what he wants to do here. He says, I want to pitch to this guy. Let me do it. Washington on at second. Randolph on at first. But now with 1 swing, Mattingly could tie this game up. No strategy rolls. Infield is at double play. Thigpen sets up. Fans on their feet hoping for a good pitch. Thigpen with the pitch. 1-3 against the lefty. Base hit right past the pitcher. That'll be a single. Washington will score from second. He will come in to score. Randolph will not make third. He has to hold at second. Mattingly gets a base hit. It is 8-6. And suddenly the stadium just got nervous. Mattingly comes through with a single right past Thigpen. And now here's a guy that can put the Yankees ahead in Dave Winfield. Winfield has got a home run tonight. He's 2 for 4, a homer and a double. And fans here now really got scared a bit. And Thigpen will pitch to Winfield here, now an 8-6 ball game. What, did you expect a 1-2-3 closing inning at RJL Network? I doubt it. Thigpen goes ready to pitch to Winfield. Fans here at Comiskey Park hoping for a good pitch. Thigpen sets up. Strategy rolls are still off. It's still pitcher versus batter. Thigpen sets in and now deals. 1-2, error on a throw. Winfield, 1-6. And that's not going to be a throwing error. Well, that's going to be an infield single by Winfield. It's hit to third, and the ball has hit the Lions. His error rating is a 16. That's a 5, and he's going to commit a throwing error. Holy cow. That's going to be a throwing error. The question is, where did it go? And I got to see where it was hit to. So it's hit to third. That is a 4. So it's right at the third base. Choice of 4 is only a third, or try to second to first double play. So now I got to see if there's a double play here. 2-1-2. Second base, Manrique, pivot 0. A 1 or a 2, this would have been a double play. That is a 6, so no. So this throw goes to first. So the runners automatically advance. We all know that. And the throw, it's an error on a throw. It's a single, actually. Really, it's a single. And the throw goes to first. I had to see where it would go. And the first baseman is Walker. His range is a 1. That is a 5, and it's going to get past him, and the runners will advance another base. 8-7. 2 errors in this game, in this inning. Holy cow! Stadium groans. That is an E5 and the second error on the White Sox in this inning. Game of the year candidate, no matter what now. And now it's 8-7. Thigpen can't believe it, and now the batter is Clark. And a timeout when they talk to Thigpen on the mound here. And there's no range play check, actually, on an error, on a throw, on an infield single. So runners at second and third now, 8-7. Question is, do you walk Clark to pitch to Henderson? I don't know about that. 2 errors on the White Sox. The fans here at Comiskey Park cannot believe it. They're going to pitch to Clark. Infield is in, but nothing going right for the White Sox here in the top of the 9th. Strategy rolls are back on. Strategy, that's a 20. Thigpen, he has a bulk rating. Oh, he doesn't bulk. That would have tied the ball game. Now Thigpen will pitch again. Thigpen will pitch. 5-6, strikeout 20. That is high. Clark will swing. 3-2. Base hit past second. The Yankees will tie it up. Clark hits a single past second base. Mattingly will score. Winfield base running 3 on a single past second. He will score. Yankees take the lead 9-8. Stadium barfs. Blech. You gotta be kidding me. A base hit for Clark brings in both runners. And it is now 9-8 Yankees. And the batter now is Henderson. And he's 0 for 1. And Comiskey Park has gone dead silent. Infield goes to double play death. Yankees a 9-8 lead. 4 runs here in the top of the 9th. 2 errors on the White Sox in this game. And here's Henderson, and Thigpen is now tired, and that's going to be it for him. Thigpen could not get it done, but the 2 errors weren't his fault. And the White Sox will go to the bullpen. And coming on to pitch for the White Sox will be Jeff Bittiger. 2 wins, 4 losses, a 4.23 ERA. As Thigpen blows the save, but that's not his fault. Really, because of the earned run, because those runs are pretty much unearned. Robert pulling all the strings to steal this. Clark on it first. Bittiger will pitch to Henderson. 9-8 Yankees. Unbelievable game. Strategy rolls are back on. Infield is at double play depth. 4. Clark will stay put. Bittinger will pitch. Bittinger, 6-4. Walk plus 11, ball 4. And the and just like the Yankees couldn't do anything right in the 7th, the White Sox can't do anything right in the 9th. And now here is Jay Buhner, and he has 2 home runs tonight. And the fans here at Comiskey Park cannot believe what has happened here in the 9th inning. And not the first time we've seen something like this, have we, guys? Clark on at second, Henderson on at first. Bittinger just trying to get this in the bottom of the 9th inning, but the Yankees are saying, hold on here. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 15. Bittinger will set in. Pitch is now on the way. 3-3. That's going to be an out. And that's a fly ball to center field. That's going to be caught by Gallagher. That is out number 2. Clark will stay at second base. 2 down. 2 outs, and now the batter is Santana. And Santana is 1 for 4 with a single, as he's the 9th batter to the plate for the Yankees here. 9-8, 2 outs now. Bittinger just trying to get this at the bottom of the 9th. Bittinger sets up. Strategy. Nothing on the 19. Santana's not going to bunt with 2 outs. Bittinger sets up. Here it comes. Bittinger, 4-5 against the righty. That's a blank. Santana, 4-3 against the righty. Fly ball left field. And Reedus is going to come in. He will make the catch and retire the side. 4 runs, 2 hits, 2 walks, and 2 huge errors. Yankees lead 9-8. But now will we see some bottom of the 9th inning magic? Because we certainly saw some top of the 9th inning magic. Righetti, he can pitch to 1 batter before he tires. And let's see who they got come leading off for the White Sox will be Ozzie Guillen. And I got to make some changes here. So Slot is going to bat 9th. So Slot. So let me see what I got here. So Pags, Slot batted 9th. And Pagliarulo is now at third base. So timeout here as I do a substitution here. So now Pags is at first. Not as good a first baseman as Meacham is, though. And let's see here. So Slot batted 9th. And Meacham and what was it? And Henderson takes over at left field for Ward. Slot came in. Claudell Washington, that's right, he batted for Skinner. So Slot actually bats 9th. And Pags bats 8th. So that's what it's got to be. So timeout. As I got to switch, as I got to change it here. In case this game goes to extra innings, confuse the heck out of me on this one. So Pagliarulo, he is at third base. He will bat 8th. Slot batted in the 9th spot. And he's the catcher. He'll bat 9th. Ugh. So Pags is 112. And Slot is 2-3-14 plus 1. What a ball game. Dave Righetti will pitch to Ozzie Guillen. Guillen will bat. He is 0 for 3, reached on an error and walked. Righetti will pitch to him. Righetti can pitch to 1 batter before tiring. The Yankees are going to say, hey, you're the closer, do your job. Righetti now has a chance now to get the win. Wouldn't be a save. Righetti will now go ahead and pitch. Righetti, 2-5. That's a pitcher result. Lefty, 1-3. Single past the pitcher. Base hit by Gian. He leads off with a single. Wow, so he gets a base hit off a pitcher result. A 1-3, and he got it, and Gian goes to first. Now Righetti is tired. And the batter is Ron Karkovice. We'll see if maybe see a pinch hitter for him. Karkovice, the catcher. They do have Mark Salas, and we will see a pinch hitter for Karkovice. So coming on to pinch hit for the White Sox will be Mark Salas. He'll take over at catcher. 250 average, 3 homers, 9 RBIs. So Salas will be the next catcher if this game goes into extras here. Gian on at first. Righetti is now tired, but they're going to let him stay out there and pitch to Salas. Gian on at first. Infield double play. Strategy roll. That's a 19. No play. Righetti sets up against Salas. Fans here at Comiskey Park now hoping for a hit. Righetti, 4-2, strikeout 5. He got him. Called strike 3. Struck him out. Nice play. Nice pitch by Righetti. 1 down. And now the batter is Reedus. Reedus is 1 for 5. Got a double his last time up. And Righetti will still pitch to him. Gian on it first. 1 out now. Infield still a double play. Strat. That is a 9. Gian not going anywhere. Righetti holds him pretty well. Righetti does a good job holding runners. Righetti will now pitch to Reedus. Here it comes. Righetti, 5-2 against the righty. That is a blank. Reedus, 4-4. A fly ball to left. Getting over there will be Henderson. And he will make the catch. 2 down. And now the last chance for the White Sox will be Steve Lyons. Lyons had a good night. 3 for 5, 3 singles. Gian on it first, now 2 down. Righetti will pitch to him. Fans are at Comiskey hoping Lyons can tie this game up. It would be a huge comeback for the Yankees, and it is not the first time we've seen them do something like this. Remember the 79 Division Series game against the Braves, against the Brewers. Righetti will go ahead and pitch to Lyons. Strategy, nothing on the 15. Gian stays put. Righetti looking in, gets the sign from Slot. Slot says, bring it to me. Righetti winds up, and here is the pitch. 3-1, wild pitch, 10, no, ball 1. Righetti will do it again. Slot says, calm down, come on, Rags, get it done. Rags sets up, here comes the pitch. 4-2, strikeout 6. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's your game. The Yankees will steal this from the White Sox, 9-8. Stadium and all Yankee haters barf. Blech. No runs, 1 hit for the White Sox as the Yankees pull it out in the top of the 9th. 4 runs, but 2 errors on the Chi Sox. And if they lose, and if they do wind up in 3rd place, but get a record of 81-81, they're going to look at this game and wonder, this is the reason why we don't go to the postseason in 88. Final line score coming up. Game of the year candidate, absolutely. For the Yankees, 9 runs on 11 hits and 1 error. For the White Sox, 8 runs on 16 hits and 2 gigantic errors in the 9th inning. The winning pitcher is Dave Righetti. He will get the win. And Bobby Thigpen takes the loss, although it wasn't really his fault. What a win for the Bronx Bombers. They pull it out here on the White Sox. The Yankees record goes to 44-32, and the White Sox now drop to 37-39. Don't go away. 10-minute ticker is coming right up. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Yankees go ahead and pull it out of their ass. A 9-8 victory today on the last day of June, as Kemi Poo 2915 joins us here for the here, and David Vega joins us for the 10-minute ticker and just missed a Game of the Year candidate. I suggest you watch a replay. June 30th, Padres and the Reds. Padres 0-34, and that is 2. Reds 12-23, and that is 3. That game belongs to the Reds. Braves and the Expos. Braves 5-12, that's 0. Expos 13-46, and that's 5. That'll be a win for the Spos. Astros and the Mets. Astros 4-43, and that's 3. Mets 12-25, and that is also 3. They will tie. Extra innings. Houston rolls a 2. +1 is 3. Mets roll a 5. +0 is 5. The Mets will have a happy recap. On to July 1st, Yankees and White Sox. Yankees 18-52, and that is 7. White Sox 9-54, and that's 5. That'll be another win for the Yanks. Mariners and the Indians. Mariners 6-16, and that's 1. Indians 6-33, and that is 3. A win for the Tribe. Angels and the Tigers. Angels 12-63, and that is 8. Tigers 13-14, that is 2, and that's a win for the Halos. Boston and the Royals. Boston 14-42, and that's 5. Royals 9-66, that's 9. Will be a win for the Royals. Minnesota and the Brewers. Twins 13-24, and that's 3. Brewers 2-64, that's 6. It'll be a win for the Brewers. Baltimore at Texas. Orioles 5-63, that is 6. Rangers 8-33, that is 3. And the Birds will win that game. Oakland at Toronto. Athletics 9-24, and that is 2. Blue Jays 9-63, that's 7, and that'll be a win for the Jays. Cubs and the Dodgers. Cubs 11-13, and that's 1. Dodgers 8-55, that's 6. A win for the Bums. Braves and the Expos. Braves 1-62, and that's 5. Expos 11-65, that's 9. That'll be a win for the Expos. Astros and the Mets in a doubleheader. Game 1. Astros 5-14, and that's 1. Mets 15-55, and that is 7. And the Mets win game 1. Game number 2. Astros 17-52, and that is 7. Mets 9-41, and that's 4. The Mets and the Astros will split the twin bill. Reds and the Phillies. Reds 14-62, that's 8. Phillies 5-52, and that's 4. That game also belongs to the Reds. Cardinals and the Padres. Cardinals 4-14, that is 1. Friars 7-53, that's 5. A win for the Padres. Pirates and the Giants. Pirates 6-63, that is 6. Giants 8-15, and that is 1. And the Bucks will win that game. On to July 2nd, Yankees and the White Sox. Yankees 14-35, and that's 4. White Sox 7-31, and that's 3. The Yankees will win all the games there against them. That's that devastating loss could really end the White Sox season possibly, even though we still got 3 months left. Mariners and the Indians. Mariners 10-32, that is 3. Indians 13-52, that's 6. A win for the Tribe. Angels and the Tigers. Angels 5-65, that is 7. Tigers 18-52, that is also 7. They will tie. Extra innings. Extra innings. California rolls a 5 plus 0. Tigers roll a 2 plus 0. The Angels will beat the Cats. Boston and the Royals. Red Sox 11-23. And that is 3. Royals 16-55, and that is 7. The Royals are right on the heels of the Athletics in the AL West. Minnesota and Milwaukee. Minnesota 10-54, and that's 6. Brewers 14-33, and that is 4. That is a win for the Twins. Baltimore at Texas. Orioles 8-33, and that is 3. Rangers 16-61, that's 8. A win for the Rangers. Oakland at Toronto. Oakland 14-61, and that's 7. Blue Jays 12-25, that's going to be 3. The Athletics will win that game. Cubs and the Dodgers. Cubs 6-26, 2 runs. Dodgers 13-56, and that is 7 runs. Another win for the Dodgers. Braves and the Expos. Braves 5-34, and that's 3 runs. Expos 11-34, and that's 4 runs. That'll be a win for Montreal. Astros and the Mets. Astros 5-46, and that is 4. Mets 10-43, that is also 4. They will tie again going into extras. Houston rolls a 6, plus 1 is 7. Mets roll a 4, plus 0. The Astros will win the ball game. Reds and the Phillies. Reds 12-36, that's 4. Phillies 13-56, and that is 7. The Phillies will beat the Reds. Cardinals and the Padres. Cardinals 144, and that's 3. Padres 852, and that is 5. A win for the Padres. Pirates and the Giants. We have these two tomorrow, even though I usually do take a break in between the months. I will do that on Sunday due to some dumb football game that's got to be played. Pirates and the Giants. Pirates 11-21, and that is 2. Giants 7-61, and that is 6. The Giants will win that ball game there. I will still post standings, though, in the Universal Baseball Lounge. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow night will be July 3rd. We will be at Candlestick Park. as the Pittsburgh Pirates will take on the San Francisco Giants. Mike Dunn will go for the Pirates, and Kelly Downs will go for the Giants. We usually have a month break, but due to the Super Bowl, I will have that on Sunday instead. There will be a ball game tomorrow night. Bucks and the G-Men, Dunn versus Downs. Be there or be square. David Vega, Cami Poo, 2915, Joel Turney, Brian Patterson, Clee Baseball Fan, Albert Price, Cards and Dice TV, Tony Porter, Frank Rosenk, Doug Hunt, let's see here, make sure I get here, Chris DeMello and Joel Turney, Brian B., and of course, Steeler Fan. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. This game certainly deserved it. Subscribe if you've not done so, and please make sure you hit the dang bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. The New York Yankees commit grand larceny tonight. Win this game on the White Sox 9-8, and the fans here at Comiskey Park still can't believe it. We'll see you guys. Game of the Year candidate. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Take care.